Welcome everybody. Y'all ready for this? The Hustle. My name is Steve Aramopoulos, and these are my co-hosts.
I'm Talia.
And I'm Tech Luciano. You may have heard me on radio, you may have never heard of me at all, but that's okay.
Cause y'all gon' learn today. Your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle. This is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle, under pressure that will break a foe. Keep chasing your goals until you blow. Now, welcome to the hustle.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Hustle Podcast. And today we got a very special guest, my man Ace on the track.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome, dude.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you the other day at the Honor Roll Records event, I think.
Yeah, that was dope. That was a weird interaction, but it was
cool.
A
weird interaction, but
Yeah.
It's like, it was nice knowing that somebody knew about the Hustle Podcast.
Of course,
you know what I mean?
like it's crazy.
Right away, you said the aesthetic. Yo, is that the poker table? Is that the
Yeah.
poker table show? I'm like, yeah, that's us,
someone
man.
says the Hustle Podcast, I'm thinking in my head, like, all right, the Hustle Podcast, like, it's definitely the one with the poker table, you know, like all the money and stuff
Yeah.
goes together.
So that's what it is, dude.
Yeah.
My man here fucking mixes. You engineer basically, right? That's what you do.
Record, mix, master. Yeah.
I heard. I skimmed through the Instagram, bro. Yeah. I think it was the guy Sticks.
Yeah, Sticks.
Dude, that shit lit.
Thank you.
It's like, okay, you hear that same hook on repeat when you just leave it on the thumbnail, and that sounds like industry quality sound, bro.
I appreciate that like crazy, bro.
Industry quality
Sticks
sound.
is crazy. Like Sticks is insane. He's really cool. I fuck with his music.
Okay, cool. You're a young dude, obviously. Like, I can see you're a young dude.
I'm young, yeah.
How old are you, bro?
I'm 18.
18 years old. This motherfucker, 18 years old, bro.
Yeah, I turned 18 about 7 months ago or whatever. That's what everyone says when they meet me the first time. Like, oh, you're so young. Like, they say I look young, but that like I act like I'm older or whatever. So they think I'm like 25, but I clearly don't look 25.
You know what I think it is though? I think it's the deep voice a bit.
You really?
Because you got that. What's up, man?
Yeah.
You got that.
Yeah.
And you look like MGK a bit. You got that.
Yo, my girl was just telling me that like a couple of days ago. People always be telling me that I look like MGK, and I kind of see it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you that.
I don't care. MGK, he makes dope music.
MGK's lit too, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I fuck with MGK's music.
I've received that so many times though in the past like couple months. Everyone tells me I look like MGK.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm telling you, like I think we had somebody on the show last week. I'm like, yo, you look like Jack Harlow. So it seems like everybody that's been coming in the last few weeks, bro, it's like celebrity lookalikes.
Yeah, just know MGK can't do what I do though. Maybe I look like him, but he can't do what I do.
How long have you been doing it for, bro?
Okay, so I've been mixing. Basically, I wanted to be an artist. This was like 3.5 years ago. So I started doing that, but I said, oh, I gotta learn how to mix too. Before I even knew what mixing was, I had to learn how to do it, so that I can make my music sound good. So this was around 3 years ago, and I wasn't doing it seriously. And then I stopped trying to be an artist, all that, and then I took a break for a couple months of like mixing and everything. And then I just kept thinking in my head like, yo, I need to get back into that. I really enjoyed like mixing songs and recording and stuff. So I had to try to find clients. Okay. So seriously, I've been doing it for about 2.5 years. Yeah, but it started really weirdly.
Okay, but when you started, like, let's say you got into rapping, right?
Yeah,
you got into rapping. I'm not sure if I think on your Instagram there was something from you in the past.
Never.
No? Okay.
You won't see that anywhere on the internet. You won't see me rapping anywhere on the internet.
So you did one of those moves. Remove all fucking...
Everywhere.
Remove it all. You can't find it.
Nah. People who heard it, they heard it. Okay. Good for them.
It wasn't good? What, you didn't like it, bro?
I mean...
It's not your niche.
Nah, like, I feel like you need to have a certain image to be a rapper. I know that. And I don't want to... Clearly, to be a rapper and stuff, you have to like portray an image, and I don't want to portray that image. No. I don't. So I rather be in the background of things. I don't really like being the center of attention. Even this is kind of weird for me, but I like getting my name out there. But I just like being in the background. So I don't think my music was terrible. People told me it was pretty good. Okay. But it's just not for me. You know,
well, like you said, you know, you have to portray an image to make certain styles of music,
and you have to be confident too. Yeah, really confident.
Too. Like, one thing you would have going for you, like we mentioned before, when your girlfriend was in the bathroom, that you look like MGK. So you got that going for you. You know what I mean? Yeah. You could have came out, bro, dropped some tracks, and people would have been like fucking putting the resemblance. Yo, is that his little brother or something? Yo, like that? You could have fucking went viral, bro.
That would have been smart, true, especially with TikTok now. MGK's little brother rapping, whatever. Yeah, that would have been cool. But I don't know. I could have made some punk rock music though. I feel like I'd be pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Like that pop punk.
Okay, if you're into that, definitely.
It's
bro.
cool.
I don't know. It's what the youngsters are into nowadays, no?
Yeah. I mean, I just like I love hip hop. It's what I do mostly with work. I love hip hop, but really what I like listening to a lot is like pop. I like R&B. I love hip hop too, but pop punk, just like weird stuff, alternative. I love all that, like melodic stuff and just like singing and.
Like the first thing that caught my ear was the melodic stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's good to have that that background in the pop and like you like that style of music because it reflects good on the stuff that you're gonna do for the rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely
Especially
good.
this melodic rap and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like because as a kid, I'm always in the radio, in the car listening to the radio, like Taylor Swift and Katy Perry, Justin Bieber and stuff. And I love that type of music because I always used to listen to it. So now, like you said, I feel like it really reflects on my work when like I'm mixing and stuff and the artists I try to work with. Yeah. Melodic. I love it.
So okay, you were rapping and everything. Yeah. Then you got back into the
yeah. I stopped for a while, and then one day my boy wanted to freestyle, and he knew I had a microphone in my house. It was like a shitty little setup. It was like a AT2020 with like a pop filter and no booth, no acoustic treatment, nothing like that. Just FL Studio. And he wanted to freestyle, so I said, yeah, I could do that for you. I did it for free. You know, it was just fun. I spent like days remixing that. Like I would mix it and then cancel everything, mix it again, just because I had no other client, no other person to mix. Yeah. And I loved it so much that I just kept remixing it, remastering it and everything. Well, not mastering. I didn't know at the time how to master, but
so you went completely fucking you zoned in on that
I zoned in for days,
like...
just doing it over and over again. And then I would send him new versions like every day, and he'd be like, "Yo, stop." And and then eventually some guy that I knew was doing a song with this other guy, and he knew that I used to make songs and that they sounded all right, so that he hit me up and he was like, "Yo, can you mix this for me, please?" And it has a feature on it. I said, "Sure." And then turns out that feature, he was actually rapping like a lot, and then he was my first client. So I started charging him, and we were working like every day, and he would work from home, send me vocals. I would mix and master that, and then post on Instagram and stuff, and eventually just kind of like kept going, and I got more and more clients, you know.
Okay, so you built it up like that. You got that one client that had a little bit of buzz and everything, and people saw that you did a good job on your shit.
Exactly.
And the clients you normally work with, are they in your age group, like, or are you working with older artists as well?
It really depends. Like, it started out with a lot of people my age and some people that I knew in the past and stuff like that found out I was doing this. And then, so I've worked with 15-year-olds. Okay. I've worked with 30-year-olds, 35-year-olds, and everything in between. Okay. I work with any age, really any age.
I see you at Makeway now, right? You're at Makeway and stuff?
Yeah, I've been with Makeway since August 2021, so like not that long ago. And I like recording there, but it's really out of the way for me. Okay. So most of my clients come to my house where I have my home studio, and they feel it's more comfortable, it's more personal. But Makeway is really cool, and I like Buds a lot. I like Kyle a lot, and I think the opportunities there, they've gotten me to get to know a lot of people. You know, like I wouldn't have met you, for example, if I wasn't with Kyle or whatever. But then I also started doing photography at one point, and Makeway was cool for that too because of Honor Roll. Yeah. So I was with Honor Roll a lot, taking pictures of them and stuff like that. So
good. No, it's good to know people. You know what I mean? Have connections. At the end of the day, okay, it's comfortable to do it at your house. You know, the artist comes over, you guys can drink, bro, have a smoke, whatever. Take your time with it. At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure you're not anal with the time, bro. You're like,
I mean, since I was working at Makeway and then the studio in LA, ever since then, now I have been a bit more strict with the time at my house.
At the beginning, of course.
Yeah, at the beginning, I didn't care. Like, oh, if you're late for like 15 minutes, then we'll just add an extra 15 minutes at the end. I don't do that anymore. Exactly. Because it's like now I have too many sessions to do that.
Yeah, it's gonna cut into the other session. And
so I learned that from Makeway that I can't be doing like.
No, that's another good thing that you learned from being at Makeway.
Yeah, I learned a lot of things. Yeah, for sure.
And like you said, it's out of the way. So if it's out of the way, sometimes it's not beneficial for you to make it all the way out there. But by the time you get there, you're probably not even in the fucking mood anymore.
Yeah,
it took me an hour to get here, then an hour to get back.
Exactly, bro. The Uber and stuff is like, so if I take the metro, it's a while.
And it's like not cost effective.
It's cutting into the money from the session.
Exactly.
It's really not it.
Exactly.
But to meet new clients and stuff, it's really cool.
And let's say you want to do something big too, you know what I mean? You bring them to the studio.
Exactly.
You got that nice vibe, so it's a different vibe too.
If an artist wants to take videos or pictures, we go there, you know, like I'm really grateful for the opportunity that Buds gave me to be able to work with them and have sessions there and bring clients there, and then also take some of their clients there and record their clients. I'm really grateful for that, and like I said, I learned a lot from it. So I want to keep, as long as I'm in Montreal, I want to keep sticking with them, with Makeway.
And we mentioned at the show, like I bumped into you and you said I'd love to come on it, but I'm going out to LA. Yeah. What are you gonna be doing out in LA?
Well, I work at the studio in LA. It's called Up La Brea Studios. Shout out Up La Brea Studios.
Up La Brea Studios. Yeah. Never heard of it, but it's in
too.
LA, so it's gotta be doing some shit.
It's nice. It's really nice. Basically, I was in LA not too long ago. For the first time, actually, it was dope, and I just went out to meet like 20 studios. I texted all of them before leaving to LA, like a week before LA, and I texted all these studios. I texted probably like 100 or something, and like 20 of them answered me and like set up a meeting with me. Okay, so I was like, bet. And then went to LA for 2 weeks, and then just went to meeting all these studios. But Up La Brea is the one I like the most. Okay. And actually, no, I gotta say this on the podcast. He likes all of them.
He likes all of them.
Yeah, I like all of them. But I gotta say this on the podcast real quick, since it's like on YouTube and stuff. I don't work at Up La Brea. Technically, I don't work at Up La Brea Studios.
He's US. Exactly. He's free. He's helping out for free, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? That's it.
So basically, I met them and I really liked them. I liked what he was telling me. He liked what I was telling him. The owner, Jay Reed, and Jay Reed. Shout out Jay Reed. Yeah, and so basically now I'm going back for a month. I'm leaving in a week and a half, and I'm going back just to have fun in the studio for free.
Nice. Yeah. Well, look, it reminds me of like when you have a very talented producer in the city, you know what I mean? Like, we have Dirt Work and everything that, bro, he's getting Kanye flying him out to fucking work on beats, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And you right now, you're 18 years old, bro. Yeah. You're getting started early, and most people don't have that opportunity until like they reach like over their 30s, you know what I mean? Like, so you're fucking very lucky.
Because, I mean, think about it. Everyone can do it. Yeah. Everyone can sacrifice, like financially sacrifice, relationship sacrifice to go to other cities, to go somewhere else and try to start a new life. Everyone can do it. Yeah. It just, people are comfortable, I think.
I think that's definitely that. People are comfortable. And also if you're younger, you have less commitments, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. Being young is like a blessing and a curse right now, because sometimes when I meet people, they see how young I am or whatever, and they're like, oh, that's so cool. You're doing this. You're so young. I want to work with you because you're so young and you have that vibe.
I want you to work with me just because my shit's dope.
Exactly.
Not because I'm young, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. And then also just people might take you less seriously when you're young. Because, when I started, I was 16. So it's like I couldn't have gone to LA and like done all this stuff when I was 16, I feel like, because that's too young. 18 right now, I feel like I'm good. But still, people try to take me not seriously, and they try to play with me and stuff, and just fuck me over. I don't let it happen, but it's definitely almost happened before, and I just try to not work with those people. But I think, like I said before, the fact that people like that I'm young, that's cool. I like that.
Also, it's the States too, bro. Like, you're 21, you know.
I'm such a minor in the States. It's crazy, bro. If I'm trying to go to bars and clubs and stuff, I just gotta be with the right people, and. It worked out when I was in LA last time, but going there for a month, I don't even know how many bars or clubs I'll be able to go to, because it gets kind of expensive if you're young, you know what I mean, with the bouncers. So
that too, and also I think like the fact that you can't really have access to these places unless you got the right people around you. It's good for you because you're gonna focus on the work, bro.
Facts.
You're not gonna be outside playing and trying to go to the fucking club. And
that's the thing though. Me, if I go to the club, it's to meet people. Yeah, I hate clubbing.
Well, you go to an event, bro. Find some events that they do $10 events. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Go check those out.
Yo, I was at this club in LA though. This random guy came up to me. I was just dancing at the club. I was pretty drunk, and this guy came up to me. He was like, "Yo, are you the DJ?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm dancing on the thing. I'm not the DJ." So I told him where the DJ was, and then he came up to talk to me after, and I was talking to him, and then apparently like I left the conversation after. He gave me his number and everything, and then my boy was like, "Yo, you know who that was?" And I was like, "Nah." And apparently it's this guy from like this show or something. I still don't know if it's true, but
that's fucked up though. Yeah, the fact that you're in LA. And you could be at a club, bro. You could be somewhere, and there's gonna be some like hot shot that's gonna roll through, and he's gonna be like, "Yo, it's my business card."
Exactly. And you don't even know what he does or
exactly
who he is, but he could be like, he could change your life for no reason.
So he was trying to make you like a DJ for a show or
I
some
don't
shit.
even know, bro. I still don't know to this day. I have his number. I haven't texted him.
Right.
But he came up to me randomly. He was like, "Yo, are you the DJ?"
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm not the DJ. There's a guy DJing right there, and I'm dancing over here. I'm not the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just weird. But like things like that, I feel like happened a lot in LA. I would go up to people, or people will come up to me, and you just start talking, and you start meeting people.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think like another thing with LA, it's like everybody in LA ain't from LA.
No, I feel like nobody in LA is
Everybody's
from LA.
there to make it. You know what I mean? So, bro, you're trying to. It's like a networking city. You just go there. Hey, how's it going? My name is what's it called? I do this.
Literally.
Everybody's pulling out business cards, and they're just like telling you what they do, and at the end of the day, you might connect with somebody that's gonna fucking change your life, or
you might.
Shit might start trickling, skyrocketing up in the air. You know what I mean? You never know.
That's the thing. You just gotta go out.
Yeah.
Even at my hotel, the rooftop of the hotel, I would just go up there and chill, and there'd be so many people. Like they're doing TikToks and stuff, and they're doing all this weird stuff. And I would just go up to them and be like, "Oh, like what's up? Who are you?" And some of them are singers, some of them are influencers, some of them are this, some of them are that. And then, I have their contact now. Bless. Let's go out tonight. You know, let's have fun, whatever. And then you get to know them, do whatever.
Where are you staying out there though? What?
Well, when I went last time, I was staying at a hotel, and then this time, thanks to someone I met on that rooftop, it was this girl who lives in LA.
Okay.
She's really nice, and I hung out with her a couple times, and her friend is out of the country for like a couple months, so I'm gonna be staying at her friend's apartment.
Okay.
So yeah, because Airbnb is expensive, hotels are expensive, and I feel like you gotta really know people. You good?
I'm good, bro.
and
if shit's strong, bro. Nice so high pen over here.
Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, if you meet people, you'll have many opportunities, including where to stay, where to eat, stuff like that.
Yeah. Dude, for a whole month out there, not having to pay for an Airbnb, you're saving cash. Dude.
A lot of cash. Like it's crazy. I'm really grateful that I met that girl, because if not, I would be spending so much money on Airbnb.
And how long you met her? Like recently, right?
Yeah, I met her. I don't know, 3 weeks ago.
It's crazy.
4 weeks
dude,
ago.
I just hope that you go out there and like this shit doesn't fall through and you're like, "Yo, dude, I'm stuck on the street out here. There's no apartment."
I hope not, bro. But you know what? That's the type of risk that I like to take.
This motherfucker taking a risk out here.
I like to take those types of risks.
Might be getting catfish for all we know, bro.
Yeah.
I met her on the internet. Never seen her before. Every time I try to FaceTime her, she says the camera ain't working.
Nah, I mean, she's supposed to pick me up. She's supposed to pick me up from the airport too, so we'll see. I mean, this sounds really bad right now that I'm saying it like on this microphone. It sounds so stupid, but it should be good.
Okay.
We'll see.
I got my fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
Don't worry. If you need anything, holla at me. You got my number. I just sent it to you. Holla at me. We fucking Uber you somewhere.
I bet. It's fucking scary.
Take care of you.
But I mean, I don't know. I got pictures of the apartment and stuff, so it should be good.
All right.
Whatever. I didn't pay nobody, so we're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're heading out there.
Mm-hmm.
Who have you been working with in the city?
In Montreal?
Like we mentioned Sticks.
Yeah. So I've worked with Sticks, music wise, or like
anything.
Okay.
Who you working with, bro?
Okay, so I've worked with Sticks. Shout out Sticks. I work with this guy, Top Tier. Shout out Top Tier. Swizzy. Who else? Pestilence. Dom Socio. Star. I've worked with Golden Child, but he was on my podcast. That was cool.
I saw a snip of that podcast, the bass podcast, right?
Yeah. The bass. Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Yeah,
right
we'll get into
this,
that. But yeah, so all those people. Who else? It's hard to keep track of clients or people I work with.
What's your estimation of how many you've worked with, though?
How many I've worked
30,
with?
40, 50.
Like not consistent, just who I've worked with at least once.
Who you've worked with? Like once, twice, like
maybe. I'm thinking near 200, maybe.
Near 200.
Probably.
Get your hustle up. If you're in the city and you haven't, this guy's 18.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, you just got to put yourself out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I really put myself out there. Because, like, off topic real quick, I feel like a lot of engineers are, like, not taking social media seriously, and they're just, you know, they want to be behind the scenes and stuff, which I do too. But I want to also be that engineer that has all these people around him, you know, who can connect all these people because I have the network to do so, and I have the opportunities and everything. And I feel like I got to put myself out there on social media, put myself out there when I go to events and stuff. And instead of just being that engineer that's in the background who doesn't talk too much, I want to be that guy who connects everybody. I want to be that guy who brings everybody together and who's behind the scenes, but also making a lot of shit happen.
Like a DJ Khaled style.
Yes.
Like, well, this guy's going to get on the beat. This
bigger
one.
than DJ Khaled.
Yeah, okay.
Way bigger. I'm thinking way bigger. But like that's a good example though.
Bro, and you know your name, Ace on the track. You don't want London to come after you, bro.
Nah, London on the track. So maybe not. We'll see though. We'll see. What's up, London? Imagine, yo, that'd be fucked up. But it's okay. Trademarks and shit. We're all good. We're all good. We're all good. London on the track, Summer Walker and shit. I'm good. But yeah, so I'm just trying to bring everybody together basically. I'm trying to put people on. I'm not trying to be that engineer that gets put on and that, like, you know, stays in the studio all day.
Well, like you've been working with so many people too, bro. Like,
yeah.
Okay, you hear this beat and you're like, so and so would go good on this. Match it with this guy.
That's the thing. Like,
so do a twist or something on the hook, and you know what I mean. Like
exactly. Like that's what I do. Like, you can ask a bunch of my clients or anything. Most of like my clients end up working with each other if they didn't even know each other before. Because of me, they like end up working with each other, and I love that. Like one day I'm in the studio with this guy, the next day I'm in the studio with this guy, and then the day after I'm in the studio with both of them. It's like weird. I love it, and
crazy. Yeah,
so I'm doing that right now with like Montreal artists, but I'm trying to do that with like big name artists eventually, and also turn these small name artists into, you know, big names in the industry. But really, I'm trying to do that for just everyone in the industry.
Like everybody that you mentioned, dude, like the whole new generation. Like because I'm not so in tune with all the music right now. There's just so much of it, you know what I mean? And I don't know who's making it. But everybody you mentioned, I'm like, dude, I think you mentioned like 10 guys. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're all dope, but I've never heard of them, you know what I mean? So now I'm going to look into them. Like, shout out to all the guys that you mentioned. And
honestly, just go on my tagged posts. If you go on my Instagram and you go, like, who tagged me, most of them are clients.
That's when I go to, like, archive shit or something?
Nah, it's like, you know, like...
It's like the fourth icon,
exactly. Right? You just slide, basically,
perfect, all right.
And you go, like, who tagged me, and it's pretty much all people I worked with. So, yeah. Because, I mean, I just stay in the studio, so, like, nobody will tag me unless it's something to do with music. And
last time you were in LA, did you work with anybody down there? Or you were just, like, getting comfortable looking at studios?
I don't know if I can say that on the internet.
Yeah, we can cut it out after, don't worry.
But like, yeah, like I'll just say, yeah, like let's just say I met people. I don't know if I can say I've worked with people.
Okay, all right.
But let's just say I met people.
Okay, that's it.
But they were all dope. Let's just say they all have a really nice voice, really cool people, and really dope people. And I'm meeting them again when I go back.
Dope.
Yeah, and more. I'm also putting out Instagram ads. Like while I'm here, I'm putting out LA Instagram ads.
Okay.
So that people could see what I do.
Mixing, mastering services.
Exactly. And then, so when they DM me or whatever, or like they follow me, and then I DM them, and then I'm like, yo, I'm going to be in LA in 2 weeks. Like, you trying to work? You know, shit like that. No,
that's what you got to do, bro. It's like, sort of like putting out the job application, cold calling, trying to, you know what I mean, find customers and stuff.
Exactly.
And the fact that we got Instagram nowadays, and you can just put a $20, $50 ad, and it does all the work for you.
It's crazy how much Instagram ads work for you. Like, I feel like people think like, oh, that's pay to play and shit like that. It's really not.
It's advertisement, bro. If you're not advertising, people are not gonna find you.
Exactly.
People fail to realize that sometimes.
And there's no guarantee that if you pay however much money that they'll click your Instagram.
Exactly.
Like, you just have to make it approachable and attractive. Like if I were to see an Instagram ad with like this setup, for example, I would click it. I don't think I've ever seen an ad, but
we actually have an ad, but maybe it didn't come through your
I don't think it did. But
and I only run it here and there, like maybe once a month I'll run it for X amount of money.
Well, I would have clicked it, you know, like shit like this.
It's got like almost 200 likes at this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a nice commercial style thing, saying the Hustle podcast.
I think I've seen it on your Instagram, but
it could be that.
I haven't I haven't like actually fucking.
Anyways, you'll see it after the show.
Yeah, exactly. I will. But also, quick tip for people. I feel like for me, what works with Instagram ads is, let's say I'm scrolling through my home feed, right, and I hear music, like a sponsored post, and it's music. I don't really listen to it. I don't really care for some reason. But if I see someone in the studio, then I'll click it because I'll be like, okay, is this guy an engineer, producer, or artist? So I feel like if you're an artist or whatever you do in the music industry, when you do Instagram ads, I feel like you should post like attractive things without sound because there's so much music nowadays, like you said, that people won't listen to your song if they see it when they scroll through, if they don't know you. So if you just post yourself in the studio or whatever, like, you know, your lifestyle, stuff like that, I feel like they're way more likely to click.
I agree with you on that. Like, let's say I would see an ad and it's like you're there next to the mixing board and you're talking about, I've been doing this for 20 years or something, you know, just explaining life or something, or like, this is what you gotta do with this key, you know, giving like a slow, like a little tutorial, right?
Yeah.
That would work, as opposed like if you're like shoving a song down my throat.
Exactly.
Unless it's really good, and my hand, like I'm washing dishes or some shit and I can't fucking change it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean, that's the only way that stuff's playing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel you on that.
It's too many songs right now out and too many artists that you have to work a lot harder and a lot smarter than all these other artists to really get your shit not heard, but for people to actually follow through and engage, you know, because everybody will hear your shit, but they have to engage too, you know.
I agree.
So yeah.
You have a podcast that you said you started too.
Yes.
It's called The Bass.
Yeah, I've been loafing on that a little bit, but I don't know. I was doing these Instagram lives for a little bit. I still do them, but I was doing them when I started doing them in like November, October, and I had just bought myself a camera the month before. I was taking pictures and stuff, and then so I was on Instagram Live, and Sticks actually was on it, and he was like asking me a bunch of questions, like kind of like we're doing right now.
Okay.
And then so my mom was watching it. My mom, like, she couldn't sleep or whatever. She was watching it. It was late at night, and then she texted me. She's like, "Oh, this is really interesting. You should do more of these." So I was thinking in my head, like, I don't really like the idea of Instagram Live because not many people watch it.
Yeah.
But like, I like the idea of talking with people and stuff. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna start a podcast. I bought chairs. I bought you know, like the Shure MV7. It's like this mic, but the little brother.
Okay, all right.
So I bought that. I bought 2 of those. I bought like a table. I bought curtains and stuff. And then I just said, you know what, I'm gonna start a podcast. I already have the camera, so I did that. And then I was doing it weekly for a little minute, but I was putting too much stress on myself. Like, I would film one episode, put it out that week, and then I'd have to film another episode to put it out the next week. And it was just really stressful.
That's what it was at the beginning over here too, bro.
Yeah, so it's like I kind of overdid myself at the beginning. So I'm definitely going to get back into it. But for now, I'm just taking a little pause because I'm really busy with other stuff, like engineering stuff and all that, traveling. But if you guys want to check it out, though, it's The Bass on Instagram. The Bass, like BACE. So...
And why is it BACE though?
Because basically last year I wanted to come up with a name for my home studio, and I just thought, like, one day I was just smoking a cigarette outside. Like, I remember where I was, and I was just like, The Bass, because the bass, you know, people say like the bass isn't like your house, you know, like, oh, you want to pull up to my bass, like free crib, free bass, whatever, you know. So the bass, like that, because it's a home studio, and then the bass, like the headquarters, it's like my base, and then with a C instead of an S, because like just separate the B and it's just Ace, right? So just the bass. Okay, you know?
Got it. Okay,
so there we go. Yeah, that's why I named it The Bass. And I never really named my studio that, but when I started a podcast, I was like, I have to name it The Bass, you know?
Yeah, it went right over my head though, but it's just really catchy. I like it.
Thank you. I bet it went over a lot of people's heads because shit doesn't really make sense.
That's why we had to explain it right here.
Exactly.
So people are gonna see this shit. They're gonna be like, oh fuck, bro.
Exactly.
I've been going to this guy's house 30 times already. I don't even know why it's called that.
Exactly. So like some of my clients, though, when they put like the location and it's like in my studio, they put The Bass. So I respect that. I fuck with that. Thank you. But it's like I don't really put it out there that like I call my studio The Bass or anything. Yeah. But the podcast, so I'm just taking a break right now, but I'm definitely gonna get back into it. And shout out all the guests that came on it. Like, they were dope. I had YNG Travs. I had One Track Mind, Josh. He's dope. I had Golden Child. He's dope. JT. He's an engineer. I had Jay Schreier.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Schreier. He has a show coming up.
March 17th.
An event/show, March 17th.
Yep.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, should be dope.
Yeah, this is gonna air after it, but
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, well,
anyways, that show was lit, dude. Like, trust me, I'm telling you now. I'm already in the future.
Wish you were there.
This shit was fucking lit.
You're going there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Okay, I was supposed to go, but
you're in LA, bro.
Nah, I'm not gonna. Actually, I'm not gonna be there yet. It's just my boy. He's shout out Subai. He's gonna be DJing for the first time at a club, and I told him I'd be there because I'm trying to support him. You know.
Yeah, that's why I'm going out too. Like, I've been seeing what everybody's doing, you know what I mean? And if I have that day free and stuff, I'm gonna come show my support.
Yeah.
And Jay reached out. He asked if he can like, yo, I got something coming up. Can I use your prop money? You know what I mean? I'm like, I'll hook you up.
Oh, for real? That shit?
So I'll roll through with it. You know what I mean?
That's
I'll come
dope.
through with the bag, bro. We use it and then I dip.
Bring the bag. Major
That's
bag
it.
alert.
So when I saw you had the event coming up, I'm like, I'm gonna throw some money over there just so you can put in his pocket. Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay, to be honest with you, but I'm just gonna go say what's up. Show love to the young generation, you know what I mean? Because you guys are coming up right now, bro. You guys are gonna take over the fucking city.
The world, the universe.
The world, the universe. See, even that, but like the fact, and there's so many of you guys right now, like the young generation, okay, the older generation too, but the younger generation, everybody's traveling, bro. Yeah. I see people in Miami. I see people going to LA. I see like
you know what I think
every other person going to LA, bro.
I think, at least for me, by the way, though, that guy I was talking about, Subai, this guy just called me like 3 times. I don't know like what he's talking about, but
yeah,
like,
bro, we're on the fucking podcast,
yeah,
Subai.
pull up to music though, March 17th. Go to Shire's event first, and then pull up to music. My boy's gonna be DJing.
Right.
But basically, what was I saying? Yeah, for me, all this stuff about traveling and like trying to do all this shit young and getting money and following my dreams and all that, I think it comes from like when I was young, I would watch like a lot of YouTubers, and obviously I would go on Instagram and shit.
Yeah.
And I would see all these people, like I would watch these YouTubers who at first like gaming, whatever, and then all of a sudden they're in LA and they're getting mad money, like FaZe Clan and stuff like that. And
that's fucked up that you're talking about all these things.
Why?
Because everything that you're mentioning, it's what you were born into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're born into the technological world, YouTube.
So, bro, they're setting our standards mad high. Like, I know on Instagram you see sometimes like, oh, all these kids are depressed and stuff because they see all these 20-year-old millionaires, but that's not really the reality and stuff. What shit? That could be my reality. You know what I mean? Like, I would just be cutting myself short if I was like, oh, I can't do that. I could do that and more. You know, so seeing all these people when I was a kid, I was 10 years old watching these people turn into millionaires from their bedroom doing like gaming videos and stuff and just vlogs. Anything is possible with the internet. So I always wanted to do some shit. When I was a kid, I was making videos at like 8 years old, vlogs and stuff like that, and editing them and all that. And then I was doing gaming videos, challenge videos and stuff. And then I wanted to be a rapper, you know, and then now I'm an engineer. And I think there's so many opportunities with this internet stuff, and you can do really anything. I just happen to like music, so it works out. But you can do anything. You can get money doing any way, and you can get all these opportunities doing anything on the internet. And I feel like all these people, like Kylie Jenner and shit, how young she is, but she's like a billionaire. Just look at her, see what she's doing, and then see what she's not doing, and then do that. Yeah, you know.
Like I said, it's you guys are more tech savvy than us. You know what I mean? Yeah. You had access to everything, like from birth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
Like, bro, I remember like coming up. We had Blockbuster. We had internet was dial up, you know what I mean? And the fact that you guys have all this shit, and I can imagine it's stressful too. Like everybody sees this kid fucking playing Minecraft and he records and he becomes a millionaire, and you're like, oh, what the fuck, bro? Like
why can't I do that?
Yeah, at least you have thick skin though, because a lot of these guys are pussies, you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, I'm gonna go cut myself or some shit like that because they're seeing millionaires on TV, and they can't become millionaires, and it's affecting the way they perceive themselves. You know what I mean?
Look at my shirt. Make money, not excuses.
Exactly. There you go.
Make money, not excuses. Shout out Trophy Year Apparel, by the way.
Fuck, there you go. But like, it's already on the T-shirt.
That's what I'm saying. You can't like you said, you can't be looking at all this shit and getting depressed about it. You got to be looking at this shit and get motivated.
Yeah.
I hate watching celebrities and stuff, watching what they do and stuff. But obviously, it's in my face all the time, you know, on Instagram. So obviously, I have to pay attention to it. And I feel like it helps me when it comes to my mentality and stuff. I'm like, yo, like, I'm always seeing these people do something. Like, I can't be at home right now chilling in my bed, like, doing nothing. I can't be doing that because everyone else is doing some shit. That's the way I look at it. I think that everyone in the world at this moment is, like, doing something. So I got to be doing something more productive than them.
Yeah, no, you got to put in all that effort, all that blood, sweat, and tears, bro. Yeah. You're young, too, like I said. You got all the energy in you right now, so... Yeah. Take the world by the balls, bro. You know what I mean? Just do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Yeah,
but I'm trying to own planets and shit, so I gotta start young, you know?
This guy's talking like extraterrestrial shit over here, bro. We got own planets, so.
For real, though, I feel like a lot of people talk about taking over the city, taking over the country, taking over the world, but I want to take over the universe, bro, on some Elon Musk shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Elon Musk. You read my mind.
He's low key doing it. So I gotta get to it first. Well, I mean, I guess he already got there first, but I gotta overdo him, or whatever.
So you're mentioning all these things you dabbled in along the way. You did this, you did that, you did that. Now you're mixing, mastering.
Yeah.
Any beat making in the future or anything, bro? Because I feel like you would have the ear and you would have the know-how to make some fucking beats. You know what I mean?
I make beats.
Okay, you make beats.
Yeah, I just don't promote myself as a producer.
Okay, all right.
Because, shout out Kyle. He was the one telling me this. Kyle from Montreal. He was like, when I started photography, he was telling me like, if you tell people you do all this stuff, like, okay, you're an engineer, you're a photographer, you're a producer, you're a cameraman, or I mean, I already said that. You're a rapper. You're
gonna
like,
think you're all over the place.
They're like, he's a jack of all trades. A jack of all trade is maybe good at everything, but he's not a professional at everything, right? Yeah. So that's why I try to do as little things as possible, so that, you know, I think I am a professional. I definitely am a professional when it comes to mixing and mastering. But if I were to say, oh, I'm a professional photographer, videographer, beat maker, all this, it just takes away from my actual skills.
But what do you think of your beats, though? Do you not think they're professional enough?
No, I love my beats.
Okay, so then I think you're a fucking professional beat maker, bro.
I think they're dope, but
your bread and butter is the mixing and mastering right now.
So, I sell beats, you know. If my clients just sometimes, you know, if they're in the studio, they ask me, "Oh, do you make beats, by the way?" Yeah, I make beats, but on Instagram, on social media and stuff, I don't promote that too much because like all that stuff I said before. But I sell beats. But lately though, I've been making a lot of beats. Like, you know, you see on social media, you see like these drill remixes. Like they'll take like a Katy Perry song or whatever and then put like a drill beat over it. I've been doing a lot of that. I don't know why.
Like what's his name? Dusty Locane. Rolling.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's taking like on some Kanye West shit, you know, like taking these songs, sampling them. My bad. Changing the speed and the pitch and stuff, and then putting like a hip hop beat over it is dope to me because I like hip hop and I like pop and R&B and stuff. So mixing those together is dope. But I don't really sell those too much though. If so, I usually just sell regular hip hop beats.
True. But, look, I think too, like the fact that you are making beats, but you're going to LA. Take some of these fucking beats with you, bro, and like
for sure. That's definitely.
Next thing you know, Kanye West is on your shit. You know what I mean?
That's definitely something that's like, as a producer, I feel there's a lot of opportunities meeting people because me, okay, I'm an engineer, so you have to come to the studio with me, you know, or just send me vocals and stuff, and it's like a whole process. Whereas if you're a producer, let me just send you a couple beats. Whoever I meet, let me send you some beats, and then maybe they'll hop on it, maybe it'll come out. So I feel like it's a lot easier. It's just not my thing, but I'll definitely have to bring beats with me to LA and promote it. And,
that would be a smart fucking thing to do because you never know who you might come across. Like last time you said Jay, who was in the club?
Oh, I don't even know who.
Okay, we don't remember.
Yeah, I know his name, but I'm not gonna say it on like the thing. But I don't know what he does.
This dude was in the club. Yeah. Maybe somebody else is gonna be in the club, or maybe they're gonna be in the studio, and you just happen to show a beat to somebody, and they're like, "Yo, we need that beat." Yeah. Here's $500,000 for the beat.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That shit.
I don't know how it works, how much they pay for beats nowadays, but
they pay a lot for beats, bro. Like, I mean, I sell my beats for a regular price, but I know all these other producers in the industry. Like, can you imagine, like ATL Jacob, who just did a song with Kodak, like the #1 song in the world? Think about how much he sells his beats for now. 100 maybe, 100,000.
Wow. Fuck, see, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Fucked up. But I mean, shit, we're all gonna get to there at some point. You know.
So to me, it sounds like you got your future pretty much made up of what you want to do for now, at least, right? Like,
I mean, I'm trying to do a lot of things. All this stuff I'm talking about, I'm trying to like finish by like 25 or some shit. I'm always gonna do music. I'm always gonna be an engineer. But like, you know, once I get all my Grammys and shit in a couple years, once I get all that,
self-manifestation.
Exactly. Then I'm you know, like I said, take over the fucking universe, bro. I have big goals, you know. I don't know. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna find a lot of new stuff to do. I want to get into real estate. I want to get into, you know, Airbnb, heavy, and passive income and all that. That's where like the money is, you know.
No, definitely.
So my passion is in music, and then I also want to get some real money. So that I'm gonna get all into in like the future, in a couple years, whatever. But for now, it's really just music, and I have goals, I have dreams, but who knows if I'm gonna do other things too, you know. Yeah.
As far as like schooling wise, you passed and everything? You're like, you're a very well educated guy, or you're just like, yo, fuck it, bro. I gave up high school and I just went straight into the music.
I
or can you
graduated
fall
high
back?
school.
You can fall back on something just in case. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what you majored in or like what your expertise was.
I graduated high school, and I never went to anything else.
Okay.
Like I started engineering school not too long ago, a couple months ago, and that time I had already been doing this music stuff for 2 years, and it was really cutting into like my sessions and stuff. Like I was too busy with clients and all that to be going to school, and at school I wasn't really learning anything because I knew all this. It was really just to get that piece of paper.
Yeah, just to say you're certified and shit.
Exactly. And so I decided, I'm gonna take a break so I can go back whenever I want if I want to, but I'm not going there for now. But the way I look at it is if someone doesn't want to work with me because I don't got a piece of paper, shit, don't work with me.
Yeah,
I really don't care.
It's your fucking loss, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's it. Because this guy's gonna be at the Grammys. He's gonna invite the Hustle Podcast there, bro. He's gonna send me a fucking ticket,
all these people, you fucking everyone, bro. But like, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I don't really get judged too much for like not finishing school or anything like that. So I don't really care.
I didn't even finish high school, bro, and I'm doing pretty good for myself.
Good for you. See, look at this shit. Like anybody can be doing it, bro, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck. I was never good at school. I want to say fuck school.
Man said it.
You heard it here first. Yeah. Fuck school, bro. That shit's tough.
So that's dope, bro. That's dope. Like basically, we got to know you a lot today. We got to know the beginning, like how you got into it. We got to know the clients you're working with. We got to know the LA stories and what LA has in store for you coming up next.
You got to pull up to LA soon too.
Dude, I'm going to pull up to LA. If you're telling me there's an apartment we can stay at, I'm going to pull up, bro. As long as we're not getting catfished, bro.
Yo.
I swear to God.
I hope not, bro. I really hope not. Who knows if I am or not. But we'll see, But no, definitely. I'll definitely bring out to LA soon.
Definitely, dude. Usually what we have at this time of the day, bro, you need to pick up that gem over there, that diamond.
I bet.
And you got to drop a gem on him. Look, I know you're young, bro. I know you're young and everything, but we mentioned it's not about the age. You know what I mean? You have enough knowledge in the game right now. You've been working with so many people. Yeah. You're following your dreams. You're fucking traveling. Yeah. You're doing what most people my age wouldn't do. You know what I mean? They're just stuck comfortably in their fucking 9-to-5s and stuff like that.
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
So let's hear what you got to say, bro. Somebody give that inspiration to people in your age and everything. Tell them what they
however many words.
However many words you want, bro.
Okay, so basically, stop being comfortable. If you feel like you have an opportunity coming up, and you want to go, but you're scared because you don't know anybody there, you don't know what's gonna happen with that opportunity or anything, and you just want to stay at home because you're comfortable there and you're in your comfort zone, go chase that opportunity because you will regret it 100% of the time. And I can't tell you how many times I've not wanted to go somewhere and I ended up going, and it ended up getting me more money or getting me more clients or making me happier as a person, and more happiness into my life. And I feel like people, they get really comfortable, like you were just saying. They get really comfortable, and I feel like comfortability is the death of your dreams, if that makes sense. It kills all your dreams. And I feel if you want to do something, just do it. I know everybody says that, but I'm serious. Like, just go out and fucking do it, because you'll regret it so bad when you're older and you're sitting at home in like a small apartment or something with like no family and no kids or whatever.
You're depressing me out right
now.
Not me personally. Okay, I'm just saying what you're saying.
Like I feel like people will regret that shit so much. So like if you're young, even if you're not young, just do it. Like yo, how much would I regret not? When I met you, I told him, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be on your podcast. I said I'm gonna be on it. Like most people don't follow through. That's what I said. I said most people don't follow through, but I will follow through. And I texted him the next day or some shit. But imagine I didn't come here, like we wouldn't have had this conversation and stuff. Or imagine I didn't go to that honor roll event, then we wouldn't have met, and I wouldn't have like met those people I met there. But then imagine I never even went to Make Way a year ago. I wouldn't have been at that event. I wouldn't have been anywhere with Make Way or anything. It's a whole chain reaction. You'll go to one thing, it'll lead to the next thing and to the next thing. And really, my gem is just stop being comfortable and go do shit. Do shit.
It's a great fucking gem to bestow on the people.
I feel like I said a lot, but
it was a lot, but you got your point across, bro. Hopefully. Take that leap of faith. You know what I mean? Take that leap of faith.
Yeah.
Put in the work, bro, and like just go for it.
Yeah.
Just go for it. Like Nike says, just do it. You know what I mean?
Bro, just do it.
That's it.
I was wearing these pants the other day in my Instagram picture, and they say just do it on it. And my mom, she came up to me. She was like, "Oh my God, I love that message you were sending with your picture and stuff, like telling people to just do it." And I was like, "Nah, I was just wearing pants." But for real, just do that shit.
There you go.
Just do it.
So where can people find Ace? Where can we find you, bro? Where can we book a session? How much does a session cost? You know what I mean? Like,
okay, so I charge $60 an hour, and you can come to my home studio or come to Makeway. And if you want to find me, you can go to my Instagram, Ace on the Track. You can go on Google, search up Ace on the Track. You'll find my business. You'll find my website, aceonthetrack.co. You could find songs that I've mixed. If you don't trust me for whatever reason, you can go on my Instagram or go on my website, find songs that I've mixed or mastered or produced, and see if you like my work. And if you do, then DM me on Instagram, or even my number is on Google, and hit me up. You can pull up whenever. Just call me at any time of the day, text me at any time of the day. I will answer, and pull up to the studio, work with me. And you can also find my podcast on YouTube, The Bass with a C, BACE. There's even a song on Apple Music I produced, mixed, and mastered. That's one of my clients' voice. So Apple Music, Ace on the Track, SoundCloud, Ace on the Track, everything.
Shit,
TikTok, Ace on the Track.
Mars, you can find us. There's a link on Mars, bro. Especially when we end up going to Mars, you can find him on there.
Exactly, bro. You'll find me everywhere.
And I can vouch for this guy, bro. His sound is fucking. He does impeccable work. I'm just gonna play a little snip over here, bro.
What is that? That's Sticks?
Sticks. We're gonna play
I
Sticks,
appreciate you
bro.
saying that,
Sticks.
though. Thank you. Sticks.
Oh God, I ruined it right there. Was the volume high enough? Let me hit it again.
I fucked it up. Shout out Sticks. Yes, sir.
And we leave you with that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on the Hustle Podcast.
Thank you for having me, bro. I love this shit.
And everybody out there, don't forget to go check out Ace and get some fucking work done.
Yes, sir. Hit me up anytime.
We out. Hustle Podcast.
Take care.
The Hustle. My name is Steve Armopoulos, and these are my co-hosts, Natalia, and I'm Tech Luciano. You may have heard me on radio. You may have never heard of me at all, but that's okay.
Y'all gon' learn today. Your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle. This is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Under pressure, never break a fold. Keep chasing your goals until you blow. Now, welcome to the hustle. Take money, make money, build a future forever. Even in stormy weather, we execute for treasure. The grind is real, you know. Got the willpower, Terrence Howard, hustle and flow. Rain, sleep, or snow. The odds against me for sure. I kick down them doors when they close. A sharp shooter of motivation that leave bullet holes. We're in the zone, get focused, zone. Stay on your toes. Hustle, welcome to the show. If your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle. This is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Turn nothing into something.